matter. That is for the Arisen to decide.
You!
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll. Traveling in other worlds is...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on? This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Your current vocation is ill-suited.
This ox is all I have.
What ought I to do?
Why, you there. Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual...
Over here, if you please.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. Where ought we to go now?
You! I'll gladly stay a while.
What might you be...
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let all that vim go to waste.
One of us has been drenched. Trounced our foe well and truly.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I shan't let them harm you.
That was a sight to behold. After like that.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
That is a skillful bit of feat. You do your vocation proud.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Would you mind coming over here?
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bowmaster.
I knew it to be so.
No one can defend themselves with luck.
I hope you weren't expecting a mercy.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
Goblins, Master! Impressive, Master! Saved! Thank you, Arisen.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
The Arisen has been drenched!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
You've given me much to think about.
But a flesh wound. We cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
'Tis easily done.
Tremendous work!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
You have my protection!
Your current vocation is ill-suited for wielding a bowmaster.
That's just what I was thinking. The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh, true to your word, you have come. This shan't do. How are we to proceed if you haven't the means to shoot a bow?
As a matter of fact, now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
We may only be able to carry so many curatives with us at a time, but they can serve just as well. Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself.
Pray, call upon me again another time. "'Tis a pity we must part after sharing. I am afraid I cannot accompany you again so soon. But I shall gladly rejoin you when next we meet.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
way! Slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Tread carefully. There is no telling what might lurk within.
I hope we'll find treasures aplenty, don't you, Arisen?
We cannot break it from the side.
So it goes. Good show. I dare say we've combed every inch of this place now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Is this where you're hiding?
'Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last. Your current vocation is...
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
How's this? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Feast your eyes on this!
What's the price? This'll fetch a sack of fire.
fight is not yet done.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bowmaster.
'Tis as you say.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, the arisen stick to the bone. No foe is your equal, arisen.
We can ill afford to grow a Our foe is not yet routed. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
arrived well enough. Where to next?
Hail arisen! 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I know where we can find the necessary material. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know, displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect...
Interested in my wares?
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, but I suppose that job's over, now you've found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there?
You're not yet to regret it!
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us... We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then. Report to me if aught catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
We shall see how bold you are in...
Always another errand to see.
What to do?
Seek out a town I've yet to visit.
Power surges within me!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Pray, cease this at once, Arisen! Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Eyes peeled and watch your backs. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bowmaster.
'Tis as you say.
Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. Hail, Arisen! 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. Where to next, Arisen? I've a knack for gathering items, and I heard a rumor that this land...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
It will be an honor to serve by...
Hail! Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Welcome. A mystic spear hand. What a marvelous vocation.
I cannot wait to behold the techniques you'll unleash, Arisen. Say, what? We tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make.
Look! A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make